There's a truck that's run out of gas.
Cobb slow on the racetrack. Looks as though they tried to stretch it too far, and it didn't work for Jennifer Jo Cobb.
And she'll be lucky, Phil, to make it back to the pit.
Yeah, she's just now into turn number 3, trying to wiggle it to get some gas into the pickup, but I'm not sure she's going to make it all the way back around.
Yeah, and if a couple guys can stretch this for a lap or two, they might pin some of our winning, contending trucks a lap down here.
Remember, Hornaday's been told to come in this time. Who else is going to come with him?
Now, he's got to be signaling right now to Todd Bodine, I'm going. I'm coming off of turn 4, and I'm going to be taking the hard left. So we'll see how this transition works for him. Oh, and it's contact. A lot of contact right there. We saw damage to the back of the 33 truck as well as the front of the 30. Bodine slowing on the racetrack now.
Jason White got in the back of Todd Bodine. We see it happen so many times.
Man, how come we can't choreograph that? We know we're pitting. Why can't we keep them running into each other?
Adam Alexander.
And Ron Hornaday just said he was in the wrong gear. Perhaps that's one of the reasons we saw the miscue out front. Not sure if that had anything to do with it or not. But Hornaday is on pit road. This is a scheduled stop at lap 59. The last time they came in and made a stop under caution at lap 26. It will be 4 tires because it will take so long to put in the fuel. There's no need to go with 2 tires only. Left side tires going on now. And Hornaday's service will be complete, and I believe Ken Schrader will be leaving pit road with him.
More contact. We're going to have problems coming onto pit road. Max Papis sliding sideways. He gets into the inside wall.
2 laps in a row, Michael. We can't manage to come down pit road.
I just don't understand it.
A lot of damage to the front of the 9 truck of Max Papis. His day is done. Fluid running out from underneath that. Jennifer Jo Cobb ran out of fuel. She couldn't get back to pit road. And we're under caution again, Ray.
Look at that. Damage on the left front of Todd Bodine's and also on the right rear. The big question here will be, did he make it onto pit road and in the commitment cone before the yellow was out? We saw that crash for Max Papis. They knew the caution was coming out, but they were going to run out of fuel, so they knew they would have to pit. Bear bond going on the front of this thing. Will the aerodynamics be okay for him to be competitive in the rest of this race? They continue to work on that left front. Couple of extra guys over the wall here. Looks like the damage on the right rear is not a big problem. They've got that fender under control. A lot of damage for Max Papis, though, as he rolls down pit road right behind Todd Bodine here. We'll have to check and find out if Bodine made it onto pit road legally or not.
Let's take a look at what just happened. And this is what we were talking about. Coming onto pit road, going 200 miles an hour down to 55. Hornaday trying to get off of the track and on pit road.
Yeah, Todd was not going to pit. Didn't look like was going to go to the pits with him and pulled out. And Jason White drove right into the back of him. Now you see the 46 gets stuck in the middle, but he's determined to pit. Somehow he got up off the bottom. He's got to pit and just turns across Max.
You know, the problem, Max had plenty of room down there.
Just make a left.
Turn left. The double yellow line is racing. It doesn't say you can't go below the double yellow line to make a pit stop because you have to go below it.
You see Jennifer Jo's not a part of the problem. That's way before they get to coming off pit road. It looked like Max, I don't know where he was going, but it didn't work because of the combination of where Craig Ghost was going. That's what's so frustrating to sit here and watch. That's the why. You've got more room to operate down there than you do anywhere on the whole circuit, but yet we can't work out making it to pit road without a problem. And like you said, Phil, it happens every year. And this time it's happened every lap we've tried to pit.
Sure has. You know, Jason White has damage. He ran in the back of Todd Bodine. Todd has damage. Ray reported front and rear. I believe I would put some material instead of that barrier bond on the front of that 30 truck of Todd Bodine.
Yeah, I believe Mike and those guys need to get some aluminum out and put a patch underneath that barrier bond so that front can keep, you know, it's got to stand up to 200 miles an hour worth of wind if he gets out in front.
And there's still a lot of laps to go. 33 laps remaining in this race, which is a full fuel run at this racetrack.